Hi guys, welcome to my videos. So guys, today in this video I'm going to discuss my opinion about rent versus own in Canada. So before I proceed further, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe right now. So guys, first of all, neither I am a real estate professional nor I am a mortgage broker or anybody who is licensed to work in the field or provide advices. I'm just going to share my personal experience. There is no legal advice in this video. So guys, in my experience, when you decide whether you are going to rent or own, there are various factors that you need to consider. First of all, what you can afford and what you cannot. So both processes have their own advantages and disadvantages. When you have a rental property, then there are so many own responsibilities not on your shoulders, like whether it's house taxes, whether it's maintenance, minor maintenance could be, but major nothing, you are not supposed to pay that. And rental rules are very strict, even eviction is very strict, although there are loopholes and I'll come to that later. So that will be a good starter. But thing is that rental properties are becoming more and more expensive, especially in major cities like let's say Toronto and Vancouver. Now it's very easy to find somebody renting at 3,000. Even more than 2,000 is becoming so popular nowadays. Like when I came back in 2012, I used to get one bedroom in $900 in Toronto. Today I cannot even imagine that. Not even a studio apartment can be taken in that. So that is a big concern. So if you are renting somewhere, you may think that as long as you are paying the rent, as long as you are paying the allowed increment every year, like every year the government allowed a certain percentage that this much rent can be increased. If I'm not wrong, for last year it was 1.2%. So if your lease is of 1 year, it can be, your rent can be increased by 1.2% of what you are paying. So you may think that I can continue like this forever, but that's not the case, guys. There has been various loopholes that have been used. For example, you might have heard of this term renovations. So if a landowner wants to get rid of you, they can go for renovation, they can evict you, and maybe after 5-6 months or sometime when you are settled somewhere else, they can give it to someone else at double the rent. It may be possible. Because still there are many people who are paying very less rent compared to the market value, because the rental market has jumped a lot in past few years. So you will find people paying 1,300, 1,400 for 2-bedroom or something. But once they come out of those units and they try something new, they'll end up paying just double. That's just possible. And it is happening. And people are struggling. So that's a downside of rental, that you never know how it's gonna hit you. It may hit you really bad with no option. On the other hand, if you own a property, and especially if you own a freehold property where you control almost everything apart from taxes and other bills that you have to pay, so then you don't live in this fear, regardless of market going up and down. If you have your own house, whether a market goes up and down, you have your own house. Again, like if it is on mortgage, that's something else, and I will come into that picture as well. So if you have a property which is totally owned and you have this, so definitely it's good. But on the other side, like there are minor downsides, like you don't have mobility like rental people do. Like tomorrow if they get a job in a different city, they can move, but for you it's gonna be very difficult. So these factors are also there. But if you're settled at a place and you wanna call it home, then you can go for owning a house. Now even for owning a house, if you're not making the full payment and you're doing it on mortgage, as most of the people do, there are 2 points: fixed rate and a variable. So if it comes to variable rate, Bank of Canada sets the like basic point, and from there it goes on. So this rate has been increased already this year, and it's going to be increased more throughout the year. So if you have taken any variable mortgage, you are supposed to pay more payment as it increases. On the other hand, if you have taken fixed, so fixed is not for the whole mortgage, it's for a period of time. That you may have taken 5-year fixed. So you may not be affected now because of these rate fluctuations until your term is there. But once your term ends after 5 years, let's say, what's going to happen after that? Then you have to renew based on the rates. Then you can switch to variable, fixed, whatever. available then, and it's not possible for anyone to tell you the exact amount of or exact interest rate that's going to have after 5 years. So there is some uncertainty for sure. But yes, everything has certain advantages and disadvantages. If you are an owner and if you own a good house, you have more opportunities to make additional money from your home. Again, all involves risk. For example, if you have legal and rentable basement, you can rent it. And if rental market is increasing, you can get good rent for your basement also, and that's going to help you to pay your mortgage. Again, there are downsides also for it, so I won't go into the downside. So basically, all in all, what I would say when it now I'm going to conclude my analysis. When it comes to rent to own, see your long-term goals, what you want to achieve, and then see what you can afford, and then take up a call. So if you are coming here to settle down permanently, I would suggest, my personal suggestion, it's up to you how you want to do it, that try to own a property, because rates fluctuate, no doubt. So your property rate may fluctuate a bit, but considering the immigration levels that have been planned for next few years, definitely demand is gonna outrun supply, and other factors will also come into the consideration, like affordability or not, but demand is definitely gonna be there. And because even foreign buyers are allowed to purchase houses here, so it's really important that you secure a place, and it's not just only for you, even for your next generation. So this is what I would suggest. Rest is up to you guys. This was just my personal analysis. Thanks for watching.